Hi, this is Clytie again, and this is student biologist from STEM 1208. So this vlog is all about osmosis. We will going to conduct an experiment about osmosis. So what is osmosis? Osmosis is a process by which molecules of a solvent tend to pass through a semi-permeable membrane from a less concentrated solution into a more concentrated one, thus equalizing the concentrations on each side of the membrane. Or it is the movement of water molecules move from a region of high concentration to a region of low concentration. So we're going to introduce the materials that we'll be using for this experiment. So here are the materials that we'll be using. So we're going to introduce the materials that we'll be using for this experiment. So these are the materials that we'll be using. Bowl, plastic container, eggs, vinegar, measuring tape, and some amount of water, and of course the corn syrup or corn syrup. We will going to dissolve the egg in the vinegar. Vinegar has a chemical called acetic acid. Eggshell contains calcium carbonate. When calcium carbonate comes in contact with acetic acid, a chemical reaction occurs. Calcium carbonate will break down carbon dioxide, water, and calcium acetate, thus dissolving the calcium carbonate shell. Later on, in a couple of minutes, there is some bubbles occur. These are carbon dioxide that are produced when acetic acid dissolves the eggshell. Within 3 days, I have now the semi-permeable membrane free of the hard out of the shell to conduct the experiment. Before doing so, we must first get the diameter of each egg. Egg A has a diameter of 6.5 centimeters. Egg B has a diameter of 5 centimeters. Egg A will place in a hypotonic solution water. Egg B will place in a hypertonic solution corn syrup. In a hypotonic solution, water outside the cell is greater than that inside the cell. Water moves into the cell, may cause cell to burst, or which we called as lysis. And in hypertonic solution, water inside the cell is greater than outside. Water moves out of the cell, may cause the cell to shrink, or what we call plasmolysis. We will measure again their diameter after placing it in the solution and compare their before and after diameters. Egg A has now a diameter of 3 centimeters. Egg B has now a diameter of 7 centimeters. We can now conclude that when a cell is in a hypotonic solution, water will enter the cell, while when a cell is in a hypertonic solution, water will leave the cell. But we will not yet end here. We will try again this experiment by switching eggs into different solution. This time, Egg A is going in a hypertonic solution. Egg B is going in a hypotonic solution. In a hypotonic solution, water outside the cell is greater than that inside the cell. Water moves into the cell, may cause cell to burst, or which we called as lysis. And in hypertonic solution, water inside the cell is greater than outside. Water moves out of the cell, may cause the cell to shrink, or what we call plasmolysis. So we are now done with our experiment. Hope you've learned something from this, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless and stay safe.